You should have been like, yeah, I'm gonna draw better now. And then years later, he didn't even try,
Nope.
and he still draws it like a squirt gun.
Oh,
Because I
come
never
on.
looked up
Going for a
reference.
normal look at revolver first, and then go to like sci-fi shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that
that's
would have been
that's
helpful if someone said it early.
Well, you can do it now. Better late than never.
yeah, you can do it now, but
It's
yeah,
never
better
too
late than
late.
never.
Sure, I could do it.
I mean, like,
Understood it.
I'm drawing. I mean, I'm still trying to draw now, but it's still shit.
Are you? Because I don't know how you can fit drawing practice in your busy schedule of piano practice, taking care of baby, and everything else.
You'd be surprised just how much I can still fit in a bit more.
The guy doesn't sleep.
That's the solution.
Good point. I don't sleep at all. In all honesty, though, I really do need to like fix the sleeping. Actually, I've been saying that all for a long time, for many
But
years.
you
I don't
never
even
do
know if
it.
I can even fix it. Yeah, you're right. I never really do it. You know, for many years back in the day, when I started getting this very bad sleep schedule, it used to be only like 6 hours, and then the next year later it reduced to 4, and it reduced to 3, and now sometimes I only sleep like 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours now.
And then next year you'll only sleep for like 10 minutes.
At that point, I'll like 10 minutes. Don't be surprised like if we're hanging out and I suddenly is just on the floor.
Well,
just on the floor.
Joe's
It's just tidy whitey. He's either sleeping or he's just dead now.
We'll
If
poke
he
you
is
in.
sleeping.
Find out.
No, if he is sleeping,
It's like
pull out the markers.
I was like, oh, how does he keep himself awake? He has caught a fuel called Sprite in his body.
You want to?
See, the thing is, his blood is actual Sprite now.
I mean, if your blood is actual Sprite, hook it up to IP and then inject the Sprite into your blood vein.
I have a new blood type. It's called a blood type S. What does the S stand for? It stands for Sprite. You know who I can donate to? Anyone who's thirsty.
You'd be like, your girl be, hey babe, can I have a drink? Just start to whacking you up and then spraying her with Sprite.
Oh, gee, exactly. Whacking me off. What exactly do you mean? I said the blood. What do you mean by whack off? Whack off where? Do you think the... Excuse me?
Hey man, if your body's full of
It's
Sprite, so does your jizz.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
I mean...
You're gonna have baby Sprites.
Does it? Baby Sprites! Isn't that gonna make it taste better though?
I mean, if you're okay with drinking your children, sure.
Oh my god.
Excuse me? Why would I try? Okay, you made this super weird. It went from giving it to someone else, and then you're like, give it to yourself.
Ew.
Nah, you made this extra freaking weird at this point. Hey man, I know you're like an open pervert, but you know, I think it's best sometimes to just keep some words to yourself. Look at that big snort. This just big snort. Big snort
They
stuff.
said if you eat pineapples, it makes your nut better. So like, I guess a Sprite can work.
Oh?
Wait, oh dude, if I eat peach, does it make it cranberries? It's like, hey man, you want some cranberry juice? I got you. I got you, homie.
Right.
Oh yeah, but cranberries very Sprite. Hey, we have very low supply. It's fine. We have someone who's a living Sprite, literally.
Oh, Sprite Man.
We call him Sprite Man. How does he get himself? Like, oh, he gets it himself. Trust me.
Oh no, is he shoot Sprite, pee Sprite, bleed Sprite, even Jesus Sprite?
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, you already know. You know, don't be surprised at the end of my life cycle. I've become pure liquid of Sprite.
Just like a Sura.
Yeah.
Sprite.
Listen here, you little You know, I was about to say kind of like Suigetsu from Naruto, but you mentioned you read Azura, and I'm like, listen here, though, you little shit. Cora, look at me. Look at all this water droplets from my arms. Look at me die.
And then someone will put you in a bottle and drink it.
Would you drink Azura's
The-
like
I-
leftover water or something? Did you just dissolved or something?
I don't know. I don't even know where this idea went, and it went to the idea of someone drinking me.
Blame it on Chun, like always.
Yeah.
And,
friggin',
you
you already
said it
know.
yourself, I'm a degenerate.
Yeah, no, you're not only degenerate, you're a degenerate that makes things weird, but you take it to the next
This
level.
is why I don't
Yeah.
joke with customers, because my jokes are degenerate and I'll scare them away.
Know what?
That's
Customers.
that's a
Whenever a customer starts
well,
goes with a joke, I'll be like, should I be degenerate? And I'll be dead inside.
I feel like
yeah.
if I have to release like my actual humor, it will also scare people away because I have a dark sense of humor and I can get canceled for like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
line I
Wait.
take it.
How the hell do you guys joke with other people? I mean, I get what you guys. No, first of all, I get exactly what you guys are talking about, but are you guys like, I don't know, like it makes it sound like you guys are like, you guys meet a new person, you're like, what's up, all right, and you're like in your head, you're like, all right, time for me to crack a joke.
No, I'm
all
not.
right. So dead people. It's like, is that how, obviously someone's gonna be creeped out because you're like, I need to crack a joke. So dead people.
Oh my god.
Obviously dead people aren't a joke, but like it just makes it sound like that way.
In a way, yeah.
It doesn't work with me. I don't talk to anybody.
Good point. I mean, that's kind of like the same scenario with me. I usually never really show people my jokes because because what I describe is exactly how I would think. It's like, it's a new person. Let me try and think of a joke. So dicks.
Sometimes I feel like if someone can read my mind, the world around me will legit burn.
Oh, hell, for sure.
Everything would be just distorted. This like distortion, bad humor
Yep.
with lots of Virgils and other.
No,
memes.
that's just
Yep.
the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, shit.
For me, it'll be very bad jokes of just Keanu Reeves, Virgils, and song memes everywhere with dicks, and maybe like a hint of like musical stuff, but mostly just bad humor.
You know, there's a carp meme going around on Twitter right now. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck is that? What the heck is the fish for?
I don't.
I don't
That's
know.
the question I have been
Every-
asking myself.
But anyways,
too.
I saw like a variant of a monkey, like the something about the brain, like neurons or whatever the fuck about, and
So,
it connects to the
Unga
fish. I'm like carp. Like I think I can fix this to like fit Jyle a bit more. Just instead of like carp, just talk.
I'm not gonna lie. When people started putting that hashtag carp on freaking on thing, it's just a picture of a fish. I'm not gonna lie. I was crying down. I was crying laughing.
Really?
I'm like, what the heck? Why is this so funny? It's just such a random hashtag. It's just a picture of a fish. I'm like,
Congrats, y'all. Your humor did great. You're laughing at fish. Thank you.
I will pleasure myself with this fish.
oh yeah, I remember that. I remember they put that in the hashtag with a picture of like that character for freaking
Code
Code
Geass.
Geass. Like, I will pleasure myself with this fish. It's just a PNG of that fish. Okay, so it went like bad meme songs into Virgil memes, into Keanu Reeves,
Don't
into
forget my
Carp.
immortal.
No, it was my immortal. We can't forget
I
that.
have still not seen that. To this day.
You'll see it. You'll
Okay.
see it because the thing is, I think it was trending when you guys were about to sleep in the other side of the world. That's the thing.
Makes sense.
So it wouldn't. Yeah.
But I did see the carp one.
So. Oh yeah.
That was so random. Oh my god.
But
I know, right? It's
I
just.
gotta ask, are we
Why is
still
there a
even live? Are
What?
we still even live?
Yeah, we were live the whole time.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Because my
Yeah.
connection
I
is
saw
not
I
live.
saw the carp. The carp fish was so random. Like, wait, why is there a fish on my timeline?
Somebody fucking edited that fish and just give it legs and put it in a video
Yeah.
and start
And
walking.
then they make.
I didn't
they
even
making
see the
memes
legs.
about it.
Carp.
There's legs. I didn't even see the legs. I was already laughing at the fish.
I don't even want to know the legs.
It has legs.
I thought people legit put that fish as the literal trending because I thought people just looked at the lips and then they looked at themselves and like so that's why it's trending.
Yeah.
but that was after I analyzed it because obviously the first thing that came to me, I'm like, why the fuck is there a fish in my timeline?
I was confused too.
I was not lying. No, I wasn't laughing because it was random. I was freaking my leg! Ah!
There's the pain.
Ah! Dang it. I hate that I have an injury on this leg because this is the leg I move the most.
Oh, that sucks. That's really sucks.
Oh, but anyway, going back. Going back, I wasn't laughing because it was such a random thing that came up. I was laughing because it was a fish.
Fish.
I mean, they put an egg trend like before, so why not a fish?
Basically.
An egg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was there an egg trending?
Yeah, there was an
I
egg.
remember that egg.
Even,
That's the thing?
Mr. Beast like started sharing it around to get it popular.
What? What? I don't understand. What's going on? And oh, great! I am bleeding. Great. That's just fantastic. I'm great. I'm bleeding. I'm not surprised. I'm bleeding. Ah!
Welcome to the New Pain
Welcome.
Podcast. Now we hear Giles scream like the whole rest of the podcast.
Ah!
That's also a name.
The painful screaming ASMR.
ASMR! Ah, great!
So relaxed.
Man, this
It's stimulating all the senses.
Wow, it's really life experiencing. You get experience his pain.
Ah! Ah! Oh God, it's so painful. Ah! Ah! Okay, yeah, okay. I think it's going great. I think.
That
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Okay,
He says as he gets shots in the leg.
I mean, I don't know how to describe this pain, but I have kind of an analogy, but this is also kind of a personal question, which you don't have to answer, obviously. But I will ask, because this is how I can easily depict the pain for you guys. Who here has been circumcised?
What?
Not.
How's that?
Who here has... Oh. Okay, so I can tell he has never been circumcised.
No, I have not. Have you?
I am, indeed.
Oh.
What about Brian? Or you don't have to
Probably.
answer that if you can.
Oh, is it the one where you put hot stuff against your wound and it
No.
seals it?
No.
No.
Oh,
Not
no.
it.
Brian, what about you? No comment?
Nope.
Okay, so, okay, Chun, for me to explain to you. So, you know when your wee-wee on the tip of the head, there's a skin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, people who are circumcised don't have the skin. It is either scissored off, hammered off. Well, in my country, it's hammered off sometimes,
What?
or lasered off, which I have.
What?
Yeah, it's lasered off.
It's
The reason that they circumcised it is because if you have that skin, extra layer of skin, it makes your wee wee clean. But here's the thing about tradition and my country. There's a thing called cleaning your wee wee.
Actually, now that you mention it, it almost happened to me once when I was young.
Oh, you had the process of having that?
I was on the table and then I chickened out.
How did you chicken out? You can't just chicken out unless it's already been paid from an official doctor. You can't just chicken
It
out.
was in China.
Okay, in China, but what do you mean chickened out?
Literally,
Was it a relative?
no. My parents took me there. Literally, I was on the table. They were trying to distract me as they do it, telling me to look at the monitor, thinking it was like, hey, look at the TV screen. That's a freaking monitor! And I was like, they're gonna cut it off, and I was like panicking. And then they stopped.
Was this a doctor?
Yeah, at a house. Yeah.
Okay, what's the procedure? Hammer off, laser off, or scissored off? Which I'm pretty sure it's scissor off.
Yeah,
'cause
most
they
likely
cut it off.
scissored off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you? I mean, how did you chicken out? So what? They did a refund?
I don't know. It was years ago, and I didn't know the full detail.
Oh, from what I know, look. I mean, here's the thing about hospitals and medical stuff. It's like for example, you pay for a surgery and you're about to start the surgery. You can't chicken out of a surgery. It's happening. It's gonna happen because you're right there. It's gonna go.
Well,
Like, how the hell did you chicken out?
I mean, in some cases you can refuse and they will stop, but I don't know if you'll get a refund.
Well, yeah, like that's for sure. Okay, like okay, it's I guess you could check it out, but like I mean, in my case, I could not check it out.
I mean,
Yeah.
More cases in actual
I
tradition.
could have taken it, but I wanted to be asleep for it, but not awake and feel the pain.
Oh no, you cannot sleep on it at all. At best, they'll give you an anesthetic, which by the way, they have to put the anesthetic on your wee wee, which they inject it with it,
Well, that
With a
never
needle.
happened.
which they did with me.
They didn't do it with me.
What age did it do it to you?
15.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Or 15, or technically 14.
Okay, I feel bad.
Yeah, I was supposed to have it when I was 10 or 12. So yeah, I mean obviously the process to it is you have to have the head exposed. Obviously, you have to be used to the head to be exposed.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm still
I
not
got the
with that. No.
Wait. Honestly, okay, so staring from the topic at hand, you're not used to the head being exposed?
No. I never. No, I still have the skin.
Okay, but you're used to the head being exposed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's no problem, because there's no way you're gonna you're gonna have like a happy hour without ever experiencing the head exposed.
Not gonna lie, a few years
Like this-
back in Aruba, I went to another doctor who was like, "Hey, is it possible to get this wee wee bigger, like cut off the skin?" But he's like, "Nah, you just He's like, "Nah, that's
I like how he asked,
natural."
is it you wee bigger?
Well, in a sense, like expose the head, but like, nah, it's just natural like this. You're just get skinnier.
Okay, that's not true.
So
That's absolutely
yeah.
I mean, there's a common myth that it makes your wee bigger, but I'm not sure about that. But in all honesty, I got the short end of the stick. I got lasered. Because usually the process on it, if it's okay, so here's the painful thing. Let me explain the hammer one first. When it's hammered, they take a gigantic freaking nail and they hammer it out with no anesthetics at all.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my father had. That's what most of my other uncles had.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so the thing is, it happens near a beach. It happens near a beach.
What?
Usually a relative, or most of the time the father does it. The huge nail, they will hammer it out. They will hammer the skin out. And then afterwards, very fast, once the process is done, the kid has to really go to the water and just sit there until all the blood is out.
What?
And like at least, yeah, that's why it has to be near. That's why all the process happens in the near beach. And yeah, the process is very painful, extraordinary. That's what my uncle and my father explained.
No
it to me.
aesthetics?
No anesthetics.
Jesus
It's just pure pain.
Christ.
You feel every hammer. You feel everything.
Mm.
You feel the wood. You
Ugh.
feel the
Okay,
freaking
no need to
wood.
go in further details.
Okay, but so the scissors, you do get anesthetics, but they scissor it off, which is still very painful. Because you feel the skin literally being scissored out. I'm not gonna lie, dude. When when they put the anesthetics with you, you still feel it. You'll still feel every single one of
Yeah,
them.
this is why I'm afraid to go through it.
So I got lasered. I'm not gonna lie. The laser was pretty painful. I'm not gonna lie.
This is why I'm
Um,
scared to do it.
They don't First of all, they don't exactly put the anesthetics on your wee wee. It's like between the bridge of between like your crotch and where the wee wee starts. That's where. so and then afterwards they just laser it out, and I felt every laser bit.
Did you cry?
I felt the hot.
hot.
No, I did not cry. I mean, okay, so okay, first, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The most of my wounds that I get nowadays, even this one hurts more than that. Actually, not a lie. The laser one was a lot painfuler. Never mind. But yeah. So, I mean, going back to my my analogy. Oh wait, I forgot to explain. The scissor one takes about 30 minutes. Hammer one takes about an hour. The laser one takes about 5 minutes. That's the best thing about laser. It may be a bit less painful compared to the two, but it is definitely a lot shorter.
I mean, I would take the shorter one because I thought it would hammer itself and then be done.
No.
Scissors, I would be
I
thought it'd be like one slice and then be done, not a whole hour.
No, they don't do one slice. It's multiple slices. It's
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
yeah. You already know. Sharp things close to wee wee is not a very good result. You already know. But yeah, I got the lucky one. Here's the thing: the laser one was a new technology, just new, and they just publicized it into like the Philippines. And I'm one of the first people who got it, and I'm like, yay, hooray! In the process,
Sounds like a horror movie.
Worst part about it is it was a guy.
Oh god.
Sadly, it was not a female.
Oh god.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to be sexist, but like I would have been great if it was a female that did it. But sadly enough, a man studied his
Someone
profession.
like knows what the fuck they're doing. I think
Yeah,
I think that's why.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah. So going back to my analogy, so it's basically like that. It's like when you expose the head of your wee wee for the first time. It's like all ticklish, right?
Mhm.
So it's like that, but without the skin of the head, and you can feel every pain.
Ouch.
You know,
It's instead of a tingling feeling, it's just the entire skin peeled off with head exposed, with it also having no skin, and you feel every pain
Wait,
everywhere, and you don't want to touch
wait.
everything. That's basically my toe right now.
wait, is it a hot feeling sensation from the laser? Because
Oh, I felt the hot feeling sensation,
Oh,
yes.
God.
And by the way, I can see the smoke.
oh
Jesus.
god,
Yeah, they covered me with like a cloth, obviously, for like in between like my belly and my like below my half of my body.
Mhm.
But I can see it. I can see the laser, I can see the
oh
smoke.
god.
I didn't want to move. I didn't. Obviously, it's a good thing Obviously, it's a good
strap you
thing that
down?
your wee wee doesn't.
Did
Huh?
they strap you down so you don't
Uh,
move?
no, no, they didn't have to, but that was optional because there are patients that are like that. They said I told them that I trust them enough to know that they don't put a strap on me. See, the good part about it is no matter what the method, I'm just glad that when in danger, your wee wee doesn't go hard for no reason. Imagine it just goes wonk in the heat of the moment. All right, no more wee wee. This is great. It's just super fantastic. It's just great. But yeah, that's basically the pain I'm feeling right now, and it's bleeding a lot. Don't worry, I got a tissue here. It's already been treating.
Honestly, after hearing this, I'm not sure if I want to get it, but at the same time, I do.
Oh, first of all, okay. Before we get to the whole Kamen Rider thing, let me explain to you, Chun. As much as tradition always, as much as tradition always tells you you need it to be clean. Let me tell you the science. Let me tell you at least
peel it off and clean it. Yeah.
Why would you want to peel it off?
Yeah, like move the skin backwards.
I mean, no, but like here's the thing. Here's the thing. As much as tradition and like your older generation always tells you to go get it just to be clean, here's the thing. People did it back then. This is from what professionals, even historians, say. People did that back in the day just for pee-pee to be clean. Because here's the thing. They didn't clean their wee-wee a long time ago.
I mean, sure,
the only thing, the way to do it, if you want your wee-wee to be clean, just like any other circumcised circumcised men are, just take off the peeling thing and just wash your wee-wee. Just like that. And yeah, you technically don't have, it doesn't mean like you're dirty. I mean, you can just clean it normally, just with water and everything, and in the shower, do that. And besides, here's the thing. When you have the extra skin, it actually makes it makes a natural moist during intercourse, and not to mention it's technically also another layer of protection for the head.
Yep.
Yeah, that is true, but
it's also mostly.
Listen, I have this insecurity for my significant other as a partner if I do it in intercourse.
Why is it mostly because
Skin that will make it look really small.
Most intercourse is just the wee wee, is without the skin and stuff.
Yeah. And sometimes.
So I mean, first of all, I can understand you that obviously, because I won't blame you though. I mean,
advice if your partner understands, she'll understand.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Just find a partner that completely understands you inside and out. Even the same with your reasoning or even what happened. It's just a common thing. Here's the thing. It's a common thing here in the society nowadays that if it's not peeled, it means you're still a kid and you're not a man and stuff like that. Yeah, that's insecurity. You know, you still you have a childish wee wee. This is what they like to say. But honestly, just find a significant other. You know, just understands you inside and out.
Yeah,
it's just pretty simple as that. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. Obviously, I don't have to worry about that because I'm circumcised.
Well, supposedly, like, if the skin still covers it, like, at a very old age, supposedly that is a sign of virginity, because there's something similar for females.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah,
really?
It's like a little piece of skin that just goes across in the middle, or like a little bit upwards, I guess. And the first time during intercourse, it will break, and that's the sign of virginity.
The hymen.
If you're talking about if you're talking about the one about the hymen and
that's supposedly those two are the signs of virginity.
But here's the thing for females, the hymen or whatever, I forgot what it's called or exactly what it is. Here's the thing, that thing can be repaired. Even when you haven't done it in a long time, it can still be repaired. And here's the thing, it doesn't just break from intercourse. It can break from many. It can doing the splits, activities, whatever.
Yeah, I know about that. It can break from pretty much anything.
Yeah, it can break. It breaks about anything. It was like, yeah. I think if I remember correctly, they used that method to read a person if they were pure or not because it was a method used back in the
Yeah.
day. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea about the men though. I had no idea about that.
Yeah,
So,
once that fee card has been taken, there's no returning.
yeah. So, but anyway, no more. No more. This
We
is the first
spent
time you'll
an
ever.
entire
Talking
30
about
minutes
cock.
about dicks.
Yeah, we spent 30 minutes and 20 seconds talking about dicks.
Look at us. We
Ju-
became low humor.
Look, this is because all this started because I wanted to explain what the pain I'm feeling is like.
I mean,
in my toe
I'm
right now.
glad to learn something new, but at the
The
same
more-
time,
I-
it happened, so I'm gonna let it happen.
I mean, for people who don't know, I just recently got an injury with my toe. I'll save the explanation, but basically my toe is ripped off, or not toe, not the actual toe, the toenail. The middle toenail, the nail's been ripped off along with a lot of excess skin, which is very painful right now, and I can barely walk. It really
And it
hurts.
happened during the Sephiroth showcase.
Yes, indeed. But anyways, wow, should
Common Rider.
Yes.
we Kamen Rider, right? I don't know where we even left off. Actually, I'm not even sure if Brian is
was-
still here, if he's even
I'm
sleeping.
here.
We
Okay.
actually
Fairly.
left off as I was explaining the East Common Rider.
All right, sweet. All right, all right. So.
Alright,
Alright.
so their Common Riders comes in each generation, in eras as well. There's about 10 Common Riders in each generation of
All
Showa.
right. You explain Kamen Rider. I'll be right back and do something. All right.
All right.
Alright then. There's 10 Common Riders in each generation. The first are the Showa era, which is in the 90s. Heisei Era 1, which is 2000 to 2010. Heisei Phase 2 in 2010 to 2020. And the current generation is Reiwa Era going onward of 2020 to ongoing. I'm going to start with the Heisei Era 1 with Kuga, which starts in 2000. It's fitting because it takes some real life dates from the 2000s as well as the Kamen Rider is actually a brand new after the show era that failed in Japan that was not well received. So Kuga actually brought the series back and popularized everything. The transformation as theme of it is most of them use belts, sometimes use whistles or guns, or even a cane.
Kane?
A cane, like a walking stick cane.
I know, Kane.
Yeah. Alright, there's Kuga Agito, Ryuki, Vice, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, holy shit, what's that? Deno, Kiva, and Decade, or Decade. Those are the first 10 sets of Kamen Rider in Heisei 1. Starting from Kuga to Decade.
Interesting.
Kuga was starting off with, well, it was in the era where most Kamen Rider shows are dark, so they had a lot of deaths and blood along the way. Y'all even asked if, hey, are you sure this is a kid's show? Because it showed some mature things. Which I explained to it was actually aimed towards teens. The theme of the Kuga is actually aliens discovered from years ago that awakened in the modern time in the 2000s.
Fascinating.
one guy, random guy who has experienced visions that like a belt was calling to him, telling him to put it on. So he puts this belt on, fused with his body, and that's
I'm
how
getting
he
Ben 10
became
vibes from this.
the what?
I'm getting
Ben
Ben
10?
10 vibes from this.
I mean, sure, yeah, in a way. But instead of the Omnitrix, this belt came from civilizations from years ago, and not from space.
Hmm.
Next up is Akito, which is a sequel which I haven't watched yet.
You
It's a
didn't watch
fraud.
it?
Hey man,
Fraud.
I started with double and then worked my way up to wizard, but then Jill said, "Hey, I finished Cougar," and like, fuck, now I have to watch Cougar so I can question him. So I went back from phase Heisei Era 2 backwards to Heisei 1. So because of I had to watch it
Getting JoJo
backwards.
vibes from this.
Yeah.
You skip a part.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't skipping because it recommended where you like to start. Like the recommendation of, oh, do you care about timeline? Start here. Do you care about how cool they look? Start here. Do you like the transformation? Start here. You can start anywhere, honestly, but don't start at the 10th series because those are like the Avengers kind of shit where they bring back all the reference and go back to past series like that.
Mm.
Next is Kamen Rider Ryuki. Fun fact: the U.S. actually adapted Ryuki to Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Uh-huh.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, it happened. Like the creative Power Rangers be like, I'm gonna take this one show and make it adaptation in the U.S. I mean, some fans liked it, some didn't, but it was okay. Mixed reviews. The theme of this series be like it's a survival. Basically, take Future Diary and mix it with Kamen Rider, where you have to fight yourself to survive from other riders from killing you, and you fight in the mirror world.
The mirror. Oh,
Yeah, mirror world.
so you're fighting
Next
yourself.
is actually no, not yourself, but other people who are Kamen Riders that are attacking you for their own survival. So
Now I'm
basically, you
getting
have to.
Sassy Bell vibes from this.
Okay, yeah, that's it. In a way, sure. All right, next is Vice.
I'm getting a lot of vibes from this show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next series is Vice. His honestly, I'm not sure because I have not searched it up, but I do know some of the transformation mechanics. His is he has a phone, a dial-up flip phone, who enters a 3-digit of 555, and that's how he transformed of the series.
Persona.
Without the persona behind you. Alright, next up, Kamen Rider Blade, which is not about swords, but actually beetles with poker cards. It's kind of aesthetic. Like you have to fight the spades, the clubs, and the hearts, and all that diamond like that.
Mhm.
The other one is, fun fact, not using a bell to transform, but actually those kind of metronome kind of things that you bing, you know what I was talking about?
A metronome.
Some sort of like spoon thing, like in instrument. If only Jia was here to explain what it is. But yeah, he doesn't use a belt. He actually uses like a instrument.
Oh.
Alright, next up, Kamen Rider Kabuto that uses a beetle to transform.
What?
A beetle.
A mechanical beetle that he slots into his belt and transform.
What? All right. Interesting.
It digitizes his armor to reality, but he has two phases, like the armor phase and the true phase. From what I can tell, because I haven't seen the series yet. But basically, when you pull a lever and say cast off, that's where your real Kamen Rider suit begins. Basically, this version of Kamen Rider, he is the fastest among all of them because he goes hyperspeed.
Oh, okay.
Next is Den-O, which is the most popular and well received in Japan. Den-O is a series of two souls sharing one body as theme.
Is that the one we saw?
No,
Yeah.
but it is inspired.
Ah, okay.
Basically, there's a monster that takes part of a human's section of the body inside the soul, and they fight together. Next is Kamen Rider Kiva, which is not gonna lie, has a mechanical bat bite into the dude's hand, and then paint spread over his waist and forms the belt. That's how he gets his transformation.
Interesting.
Bitten by a mechanical bat. Is everyone following along, or are you all asleep?
Oh, I'm following along, sort of.
I'm just listening.
Okay, for a moment I'd be like, I'm going to talk about myself alone here. Alright.
Oh, we're listening.
The 10th
We're
series.
Now-
listening. We're listening.
Alright. The 10th series, Decade. Fun fact, it's also a pun on the name. Decade is 10 years later. And
You know what
10
decade
years of
means.
the Kamen Rider. Decade actually uses how should I say this? Forms of the previous writers. So whatever came before him,
You
he
can
can
use them.
use their powers in his stead.
Sounds kind of
He is a
Alright, I'm back. What was the explanation?
You missed
we're
everything.
on Decade.
Oh, freaking we're in Decade.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you haven't watched
Decade.
Decade.
No, but I have watched transformation scenes.
Oh, for the love of. Which one? Okay, what is he explaining exactly? Is he explaining the transformations?
Some are transformations, some are deans on stories of series. I explained.
Okay,
Ryuki.
how's Brian holding up right
We're
now?
just listening.
Listening. Trying not to fall
I
asleep.
pointed out some vibe, like
you know what's hilarious? I was saving. I know he's explaining the Kamen Rider, so I'm like, I should probably get to the podcast back, and I'm like, I'll make some coffee. Why not? I'll just make the coffee.
God damn it.
Plus, I won't have to listen to his explanation. And then I'm like, all right, cool. And then I'm like, oh, let me just lock the door. I could do that. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, let me just turn off the lights. Yeah, sure, we could do that too. And then afterwards,
You came in.
I'm like, we could play some piano.
God damn it.
Just and then afterwards, I'm like, all right, cool. Then we go back.
The ultimate stalling.
The ultimate stalling just to not listen to explanation. But anyway, Chun, go ahead and continue. I am here to suffer too as well now. He is deafened. His internet is probably bad right now, or cuckoo, or so. Hey, look at the bright side. At least you don't have to have that explanation anymore.
Yep. Oh, someone's message.
I mean, it's too damn long. I'm trying
Yep.
to like.
I anticipated his explanation to be like at best 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. And usually when we do our podcast, it usually is like
Out of
2 hours. I'm like usually it's just 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, so I can't believe we always somehow hit 2 hours, and most of the time it's just us dragging time.
yeah, with focus.
Yeah, but Although I wouldn't be surprised if we ever just hit at minimum like an hour and a half or even just an hour. I wouldn't be surprised at all, honestly. But yeah. I can always ask you guys a simple question until he comes back. So, what do you guys feel about coffee at night?
It's okay. If it
Yep.
calms your nerves, why not?
Oh, there you go. He's
Yep.
there you go. But like I heard some people say it's a bad thing because usually coffee is meant for like
Waking you up
in the
Yep.
morning.
Did I get cut off again?
Yeah, but like
Strange enough, caffeine
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have-
You were probably like deafened or something.
Where
Right.
did I stop?
Everything.
Yeah,
You have to start over
stopped a
all over
decade.
again.
Oh no.
I swear, if I had to start all the way at Kuga again,
Wait, you're not even finished with Kuga. Are you finished with Kuga?
I'm at the last 10 episodes.
I swear to you, dude, if you don't finish Kuga on this before the year ends, I swear to you, I will come to your house. I will drink all of your Sprite, and I will pour all of it on your pants. And I'll put peanut butter on it too.
So I will finish by the end of this year. But yeah, after
Yeah, cause
I
that way, once it's done, I can finally just freaking
start Akito.
watch Wizard.
Oh, Wizard.
I just start Wizard and Forza because you've watched those two.
All right. But yeah,
So yeah, but anyway.
after Decade, which is it had an abrupt ending because of the Switch.
This entire explanation takes a decade. Dum.
Decade
Alright,
had
keep
an
going.
abrupt ending because it switched writers midway through the season, which fans were not a fan of because the writing dropped significantly because of the Switch writers of the scripts.
It's like Ruby.
Oh god.
Oh no.
So yeah, it had
I
an
mean-
abrupt
Opportunity.
ending, and they had to start production on Double real early, around December before 2020. No, 2010.
The
Holy,
segue here. Segue.
holy, dude, holy crap! I thought he was gonna explain the lore, the bad guys, the characters, Kamen Rider itself, the powers, the different variety of powers.
I
from
will
each
explain
the
if I've
different,
seen
the,
it.
the different lore,
Oh no.
the different lore. But instead, he literally explained it series by series.
Yep.
I'm like, whoa, no, this is a bad explanation.
All right, you want me to explain Decade? Here's how it starts.
Oh dear Lord, no!
Make it stop.
Tsukasa was a regular guy until
Okay, can we
some
talk
fucking
about
monsters
Ruby?
attacked his town.
I don't even mind if we talk about Ruby at this point. No. Wait. First of all. Okay. Well, okay. Continue to spread. Okay. Continue with your explanation, Chun. But the thing is, try to explain as much Kamen Rider as you can to Brian. Just think of Brian as like an up and coming child interested in Kamen Rider.
Alright then.
Think of him.
Explain like a
Explain to him like he's a 5-year-old.
Alright then. Sure, if a 5-year-old would be interested in killing in the series and blood and murder.
Sounds like my
Yeah,
sounds
sure.
like my cup of tea. They're tortured?
Yay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright.
Is there Sephiroth in it?
God damn it, Darren.
There's a long sword in it.
Yeah, what is it? Sephiroth.
No.
By the way,
Then in the words of Cloud, not interested.
by the way,
Alright.
okay, so sorry, just a little interruption. Do you know like Sephiroth's supposedly a fashion icon?
Is he? What the
Supposedly,
heck?
There's
What?
like a $300 like wallet or something of Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Okay, what? That's
Yeah,
a
it's
thing?
designer thing.
Cause-
Like,
Can someone send me the link to that wallet? I kind of want to see it.
have to
Maybe
search.
you can buy
If you can find it, that is. But you know, I'm not gonna lie. If Sephiroth was ever gonna be a brand, I thought
Final
it would. I
Fantasy
thought
is
I
kinda
would.
like a brand
I,
right
I,
now.
I would explain to like a shampoo thing, like Pantene, Sephiroth. It'll be so smooth that your hair will be sharp enough to cut through women from behind above.
I feel like Virgil's gonna buy that.
Buy Pantene now. Hell's Gate edition.
Hell's Gate edition.
Keep it away from Eric.
Oh, fuck.
Keep-
Oh, God.
Oh man. I mean, honestly, it would just be perfect. I mean, look at the hair, that hair,
Mhm.
and that smoothness. I don't care if every person has a different kind of hair. Dude, Sephiroth's hair, it's so smooth. I don't know how he does it.
What's this?
I don't care if it's just fake.
10
I don't
bottles
know.
of
I don't
shampoo
care if it's
each
just-
day.
What?
Oh wait, didn't they specify that?
They would.
Wait, I'm not sure if it's canon though.
What?
Didn't they say in Death Battle he actually legit needs 10 lotions a day
No.
or 10 shampoos a day to even actually like make it like clean everything or like smooth it out?
Might have been a joke.
Might have been a joke.
Might have been a joke, but like it might have been a joke. But in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Just look at how long that thing is and how
I mean,
majestic.
Final
it looks.
Fantasy is ridiculous, but I don't think they're that ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think they have shampoo
I mean-
in that timeline.
I mean, come on.
Dude, I mean, Final Fantasy takes place in a lot of timelines. The thing
Yep.
is,
That's the
Jun.
thing. Final Fantasy
doesn't
might
take
be
just-
ridiculous, but I don't think it's that ridiculous to make their shampoo products canon.
I need money for shampoo. Fight.
Trust me. I've played plenty
I-
of Final Fantasies to know they wouldn't be that ridiculous.
You know, every time like I see Sephiroth, the first thing that always comes to mind is like, I think it was in Advent Children or something. Every time he pronounces cloud, he put like extra emphasis on like the C, like cloud. I don't know why he does that.
It's called adding dramatic effect.
Cloud.
I mean, I can't remember if it's on Evan Children. Actually, I can't remember at all if he ever
But
emphasizes
it's
on the C.
Japanese
Cloud.
version.
Maybe it's in the Japanese version, but I've never seen Evan Children in Japanese. I only see it in English. Actually,
There's
now
only
that I-
5 minutes in Advent Children.
here's the thing that I learned not too recently ago. Yeah, everyone knows Maximilian, but it's thanks to him that I learned that there are multiple versions of freaking Advent Children. There's apparently one called a Complete.
Yep.
I don't know which one I watched, but apparently there was on Complete. There's an extra scene where Tifa fought a dragon. I don't remember watching that part, so I guess I watched the theater version.
Makes sense.
No, because I mean, I don't give a hell, but like Evan Children, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if you're a fan. It is definitely a mess.
It is.
It's a mess when you watch it. On honesty, but honestly, the only thing that got me interested is like Final Fantasy. It's Cloud. Oh, who's that guy? I don't care.
I mean,
The fight scenes were good.
Yeah, actually, it was because of Evan Children is when I was exposed to Final Fantasy VII. That's when afterwards me and my cousin played Final Fantasy VII, like the original. It's because we watched the movie, and this is me watching the movie, and then after and like having no context at all. But I just saw someone with a big sword and someone with a bigger sword, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool.
To be honest, it was the same for me because a friend of my brother's came with the movie. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? First of all, it was in Japanese, so I didn't understand shit.
Oh no.
wait, there was no.
There wasn't a
subtitles?
sub?
There were no
subtitles.
Oh no, there was. Goodbye.
You'll have to figure out what they're gonna say.
I wouldn't be surprised if you watched it and then afterwards you weren't exposed
No,
to any other
That was
Final
the funniest
Fantasy.
thing. Like
When-
years later, you know what caught my attention about the whole Final Fantasy thing, especially 7, was fucking Core.
What?
Because it was actually very
The what?
entertaining. The story. was very
The
good.
what?
Crisis Core.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Crisis. Oh okay. Oh well. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If you weren't exposed to like Final Fantasy VII or even Final Fantasy in general, after you watch that movie, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you're more likely to pronounce Sephiroth's name to like Sephiros or something like that, because that's what like the Japanese pronounces it.
Yep.
Everyone will be like, "What the heck, man? It's pronounced Sephiroth," and I'm like, "No, it's Sephiroth or Sephiros or I don't know what the hell."
I mean, they call it Aerith Eris before, so.
Yeah, they call it. Yeah. I remember that. I mean, they call Cloud Crowd.
Claudio.
Crowd. Oh yeah, since they can't pronounce the L. Wait, Cloud. Yeah, Cloud has the L on his name.
Wait, what?
The
What do they
Crowd.
call how do they pronounce Tifa?
Tifa.
Yeah, Tifa.
Oh,
They call Tifa.
okay. Then. Simple.
Tifa's easy to pronounce and whatever
Mhm.
How about Rush?
Maybe in German they call it Brachudikeko.
God damn it.
I'll try to be racist with German, but you know what I mean.
Am I
Damn it.
It's like pancake. It's like pancake Dutch pancake, and then it's like the Japanese pannukeko, and then the German is like progragudiko. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Dude, I missed that meme. I'm not gonna lie, I missed that meme. Oh man. But anyway, you have any more to explain to the lore of Kamen Rider?
I mean,
Good
we're
old
halfway
Chun, or
through.
I think that's about it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my
We're
god.
halfway
Are you
through, as they
convinced,
say.
Brian? Are you convinced? Are you changing your religion?
Nope.
Okay, can we move forward then?
Yep.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind either.
I will not.
And
But unless Chun has more to explain, then I'll give him
Is
the
there
spotlight for
anything
it.
like you're excited to explain? Just go with your highlights.
by me,
Yeah. What's your
Any
favorite thing
highlights?
about Kamen Rider?
Explain.
What are the things that you were most excited about to explain? Like the highlight of your explanation.
about I forgot. Which
Bring home
series
the
about it.
bacon. That's what we need. You want to configure people. Do a better job.
All right, I'm gonna
Ooh.
explain the basis of Decade. Tsukasa was
You wanna
a
hear about it?
regular man living in
Right.
Japan, but then suddenly his friend got attacked by some monsters,
Fuck.
alien, where she discovers a
Wait just a second.
What?
I like how we were all like, all right, Jun, if you wanted to convince a fan to be converted right now, say it with this one explanation. All right, ready, go. And then Chun's answer is like, all right, let me explain you this. Let me just explain you Decade. I was like, oh,
Bible.
for fuck's sake, that's no.
Honestly, I
You lost
can't
us.
explain it unless it's showed in a video format.
Okay, explain
Yeah.
part, I
Because
guess.
you know,
Which one is the best one and why?
I mean, do you care about how they transform looks, story?
No.
Oh, for
don't
fuck's
say which one's the
sake.
best one.
Just explain to me at general opinion to what everyone is, to what's at least the best one of this out of the series, and why do people like it? And that's it.
Like, if I were to bring up the Church of JoJo, I would tell you the best part.
No, we're not going.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Part
Okay,
five
wait.
or
Give me a
part
second,
two?
Brian. Wait, give me a second. Hey, Brian,
Yes.
Brian, give me a second. Here. I'm just gonna ask Brian the simple question. All right, Brian, if I wanted to go JoJo, what's the best one? And tell me why it's the best one. Try to convince me in at best minimal words and at best 5 minutes. Convert me now.
Alright, Part 3 or part 5 are the best one. Why? Because in part 3, it's just a road trip with bros and fighting off
Ooh.
bad guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they do manly poses and they do some manly stuff.
Okay.
I mean, what else is there to part 3 JoJo?
You're right. There's powers.
Yep.
There's these things. There's these manly ghosts behind you.
They call them your stand. They're manifest from within you.
And there is a
And-
falling truck.
And there's relatable memes.
Oh, where there's relatable me. I mean, he's not
Oh,
wrong.
And then there's part 5. This one is about taking over the mafia boss
Oh, you already know.
with cross-dressing men dressed in.
You know, well, kinda, but you know what I mean.
And in
Is it work?
JoJo, and then in JoJo we have the best waifu and best mom.
Oh, you're talking about her. Oh, let's go.
No, I'm talking about best waifu is Robert E. Speedwagon.
Oh, you're talking about him. Okay, let's go.
He is the
the
loyalist
best.
man.
The best.
The loyalist man
The loyalist.
alive.
Ooh, baby. Oh, you already know.
And then-
Let's go.
And then there's Bruno Bucciarati, best mom. Adopted
Oh.
so many.
Ah, yeah, let's go. Ow, my freaking foot.
Again.
I was excited. Okay.
Alright.
Boom. That's how you convince me. Just like that, Chun.
Alright then.
All right. Now we're gonna go back to the question. All right, Chun, tell me the best one and tell us why it's the best one.
Alright. Kamen Rider build,
Hmm.
where you mix alchemy to transform.
Okay. Sounds
Ooh.
interesting. That's how you do it better.
Alright.
Okay.
An astronaut bring Pandora's box from Mars back to Earth, where they split Japan into 3.
Hmm.
Oh. Wait, I think I've seen this before, or I've seen the scenes before. Okay, keep going.
The crazy
Wait!
alchemist named Sento.
Wait. You lost Brian for a moment. Go back.
Wait, what?
What?
We lost Brian for a moment. You gotta explain
Oh,
again.
God. Alright.
Alright. So, it's Brian. You lost connection there for a
Yep.
moment, or you just couldn't hear us. But we're gonna go back to that question
Well-
for the last time. All right, Chun, tell us the best one and tell us why for the second time.
Kamen
Yep.
Rider build, where you mix alchemy to transform.
Ooh, that sounds.
Oh yeah,
That sounds-
Yeah, that sounds
Interesting.
interesting. Now he's doing a good job.
Now he's doing it.
and
Now
not
he has
Story
an
revolves-
advantage.
not Bob the Builder though. It's
story
definitely not Bob the
revolves-
Builder though.
The scientists of astronauts who brought Pandora's box to
Mhm.
Earth to study.
Mhm.
And then one day, someone touched upon the box, which split Japan into 3 regions. This is where Sento, the alchemist scientist, the Kamen Rider series, discovers this box. He himself had to collect the alchemy formulas from the monsters.
Mhm.
Each battle became stronger as one, where he has experienced 2 chemicals. If he gets the best match, that's the best match of his combination. The base form
Okay.
of Rabbit Tank of red and blue combines the agility of a rabbit and the power of a tank.
Mhm.
Jesus.
The next, as he progresses, he discovers more formulas of chemistry, alchemy, and transforms into high level levels of transformation. But it comes with a risk. He hasn't reached max hazard, which damages the body for a moment, but it gains power from the end.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Since I have ADD, I kind of lost halfway.
But he did much better job.
Yeah, he did. Let's go! Yeah, converted, complete? Question mark?
Bum, bum, bum.
I know there's more, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to go with that territory.
To answer your question, for me, converted? Question mark? No.
Fuck. You know, I would, but I
Exclamation
have
point.
to watch the series. I'm going through what I've seen.
I've seen some scenes of that before in the internet. I've heard of that summary, but yeah, I didn't know the name of the series of it. So yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
Oh, but at least you finally explained your religion in the absolute worst possible way,
This is why I
but
told
redeemed
you,
last
Needed at the
second.
last
never let me
Yep.
explain shit.
All right.
This is your spotlight. We gave you prep time.
I didn't think it would be like this.
Oh my! That's why there's called prep time. You prepped for it.
I was working too.
Oh,
I didn't have much time, so.
No, you weren't. You were playing a freaking Animal Crossing, and you played Sephiroth, and at best maybe Overwatch too. You could use that free time as well. You just didn't have the time. You suck.
I mean, I could recommend Brian to just watch the series and experience the power of alchemist.
I mean, I've only watched like what 3? I watched 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
I've watched 3. I mean, so far from my experience, I'm not a fan of the show. Obviously, I'm not a fan at all. But I definitely, if I had to recommend something, I definitely would recommend. Apparently, this is the generic answer, but it is a valid answer since everyone agrees it should be the recommended one, which is just watch W or Double. It's actually really good. Kamen Rider
You
Double.
want me to explain Forza?
No.
No, because I have not watched it, and why would you want to explain it?
To
You're just
Brian.
gonna drag it on again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Brian.
You know, it kind of reminds me. It's been a while since I last actually watched a regular show or even anime, for that matter.
I've been thinking.
Honestly,
of-
Double does have some few JoJo vibes.
I mean, you could say in a way, but
that
not so much.
No.
Not so much. No, but like, yeah. If you're interested at some point, just go watch W or Double.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly,
now
just
thinking
but-
about it, the last thing I saw was surprisingly from fucking Netflix,
Which one did you watch?
I watched Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I have no
I
idea what that
haven't
is.
finished it.
I already saw the whole thing. Right now I want to get the comics because supposedly there are comic books of
Yeah.
it.
I had the same
I mean,
plan,
the
It's
I mean,
basically
if you-
I mean the last.
okay. Simple thing. There's like about 30 or something children born at the same day at the same hour around the world by women who weren't pregnant like the day previous. There's a scientist that collected 7 of them and tried to use their powers to save the world, and he calls the group the Umbrella Academy.
Why Umbrella?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, you could have just the Raincoat Academy. Same thing, honestly.
But it doesn't
Also,
sound
I don't know why it's
cool
called
as
the Umbrella Academy. But anyways,
I mean,
each one of them has their own powers, and basically the scientists kind of mentally like scar them all. There's incels, them are just
Ooh.
like very fucked up to the head.
And one
oh,
of them's dead.
it's one.
Yeah, one,
Oh,
and each one of them has like their own power. Like there's
I mean, like,
There-
how unique are they? What are the powers?
okay, like supposedly he ranked them each by a number, like from how helpful they are. Like number 1 is the most generic
Wow.
thing ever. It's just super strength.
Which is
Number
ah,
2 can deflect any
What's-
kind of projectiles. So he basically
what's the lowest one?
it's number 7, but supposedly that one is actually the strongest one. But he did that in order to just cover up because she's basically too OP. She can
Yep.
she can convert sound into energy.
How? Okay, wow. Okay.
So basically,
mm.
she can play like her main weapon is actually a violin, which she can just shoot off like blades out of it.
She can play the violin. Okay, it's time for me to watch the show and analyze if it's actual violin playing.
The inner musician
Because
in him.
if it's not violin playing, then I abandon it immediately.
So
Look, if you're cast as a character that plays the violin, you better damn well you better be playing the violin like you can, because if
there's
you're
a-
like a
there-
musician like
there's
most
a stand-up
like most
that
people
plays
like me, if you look at the playing, guess what? We're gonna criticize it. We're gonna turn off and then we're gonna go bye.
there's a stunt double that plays the violin, so there's that.
I mean, I will also check the stunt double.
Anyway, so basically, number 1 is super strength. Number 2 is deflect projectiles. So basically, you control projectiles. So basically, you can throw a knife and just switch it like to a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Oh, legit, just actual deflection.
And number 3 is rumor. Basically, she can control anyone. She just says, "I heard a rumor," and she can control whatever the fuck she wants.
Oh, she just has to say, "I heard a
Yes,
rumor."
and she basically has control over you.
Okay, why is it have to be exactly that
I don't
phrase?
know. It's just there. Anyways, number 4.
Honestly, the writer could have just said "hookily boobily boo" and it's the same thing.
Basically.
Anyways, number 4 is commune with the dead, and in the comic, it's also telepathy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's kind of overpowered because he can't die.
Oh, he can't
Yeah,
die.
they killed him once, but he was stuck pretty much in limbo, and the devil nor God wanted him, so they just sent him back to the world of the living.
Okay. It's like, I don't want this guy. Neither do I. Let's bring him back out.
Sounds like Lobo got kicked out.
And number
of
5
the
is just my personal favorite.
Oh, you're
The
right.
boy. He's basically he can like teleport around and time travel, which he uses that for like plot reasons.
Plot reasons.
Oh, gather intel and stuff.
Yeah. There's he's also one of the best ones because since he got stuck like in the future, there's like this whole organization that like controls the whole timeline and everything. And they just like modified him to be like this expert assassin.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
And
you said these were
yes,
children?
they were children.
They were children. Then what are they in the show
They're
now?
adults. Besides
Okay.
number 5. By the way, all of them have a name besides number 5.
Okay, I mean, like, what's the youngest one?
They're all the same age because they were all born at the same time.
Oh, well, like, oh. I mean, you said there was a youngest one.
There was no youngest one. They're all the same age.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But he's
Okay, never mind
legit a kid because he got stuck in the future, and when he tried to return back to his normal time, I don't know what the fuck he did, but he just went back to a kid, and he cannot grow up from there. So he's legit stuck as a boy, like legit an old man's mind, stuck inside a little kid.
Oh. He's like Detective Conan.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
then
okay,
there's
okay.
number 6. This one is dead, but basically this
Oh,
yeah.
Dead one.
This one is
That's the
this
dead
is the
one.
one that died. He can pretty much his belly is like a portal to an underworld or something. So basically, he just lifts his shirt and just fucking tentacles will just spawn out of it and destroy everything inside.
ew. Ew, that's gross.
Yep. And then there's number 7, which, yeah, she's the OP one.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, the chances of me watching the show was very low. So how did the 6 died?
is never explained actually. Even the
What?
fans are still like, okay, how did he die?
Oh, how was he found dead?
Well, he died during a mission.
That's
Yeah.
it? He died off screen.
Yeah. But he's
Before
still
the show
he's
started.
actually still around because the number 4 can still talk to him because he follows him around.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it's because he can talk to the dead and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. This sounds like an interesting show.
That is pretty interesting actually.
I just, why the Umbrella Corporation? The Umbrella
I
Academy.
don't know.
Supposedly from what actually from the show, actually, I don't know from the comics. But supposedly the old man, the scientist, bought like an umbrella shop back in fucking 80s, I think, and that's when it all came
Mhm.
back. So it's like the Umbrella Academy. That's it.
Like the first, if someone ever mentions like an umbrella and corporation in our academy, the first thing I'll ever think is Resident
I
Evil.
know, Resident Evil.
Same.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that came first, so no shit, I'm gonna think about that first.
Yeah, but the whole plot. Okay, now to the plot. Actually, the plot is basically number 5 came back from whatever fucking timeline he's from the future. Knowledge from the future that there's an oncoming apocalypse, and he's basically trying to stop it, but they don't know what's the cause, or he doesn't know what's the cause of it. He only has like
He just
he only has a few hints, and basically the whole family is fucked up and like not delusional, like dysfunctional. So he's basically trying to get everyone to work together, but it's half the time doesn't even work. And the one that caused the apocalypse, spoilers, just number 7.
oh, she's the cause.
Yes, because she basically was suppressing her powers like for her entire life and being mentally tortured at the same time. And once she got off some sort of pills that dad gave them, or the scientist, he basically went apeshit crazy.
Why can't they just do the simple thing that pretty much?
Yeah, plot.
And why can't they just do the most simplest thing that pretty much ends the show? Just kill her.
It's still a sister, I guess. That's why they didn't want to do it. They were close to, because they didn't even know she was the one that caused it. But once they tried to do it, she basically overpowered.
Oh wait, wait. Do they know that she's the one that is the cause? Or they haven't found the reason yet. Oh, they found out way too late.
That's why when they actually tried to like stop her, she basically overpowered them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's really the plot.
I mean,
stopping an apocalypse.
Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That actually sounds super rad interesting.
I know, right?
I mean, the only last show I've ever watched is ReZero. Well, yeah, and that's on hiatus right now because
got bored.
You got
I
bored?
got bored of it.
I mean, they're on hiatus right now because season 2 part 2 is about to come out now.
I need to finish the last 3 episodes, but I just can't watch it. It got so uninteresting for me.
I mean, it takes the thing about watching ReZero is that you actually honestly, for you to actually like get to the good bits, you have to commit.
Yeah,
because I remember the first season, it started off pretty fucking slow.
Yep.
It
became a drag.
Yeah, it became a drag. Like, yeah, every time you die, you can come back to the save point, but you have to like do that a bunch of more times to gather intel to avoid that outcome.
Yep.
But like,
it became a drag.
But the thing is, he did too much analyzing, and that analyzing lasted like 3 episodes or so.
Yep.
So yeah, it takes a while for you to like get to the good bits. So it's pretty slow at times. No, but like, yeah. I mean, I still like to watch it because I really like the show. So yeah, and the fact that I kind of want to. I mean, there are things that are out that I kind of want to watch. Like, one thing's for sure, I kind of really want to dedicate time into watching Attack on Titan.
All right.
And Ruby. I want to try it so I can show you guys how bad it is, and then afterwards you guys can laugh at it.
I mean, I already know Cinder's backstory, so I'm already laughing at that.
Oh yeah, I'm
just waiting for it to go like the mid-season break.
It's already on mid-season break.
I can start then.
Yeah, no, like it's on break right now. They'll come back like later
next year.
But like, yeah, like next year, January something.
February.
Oh, February? Jeez, that long?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This one's the longest one that they explained. Right. But like,
torture myself.
But like, yeah, you Yeah, you could just watch it right now. I mean, and there's also this one show I really want to watch, but I'm not sure if you can only watch it on Netflix, and I can
What's it
only
called?
and the thing about Netflix is I don't have an account, and the thing is you also have to like pay for the account too. So I'm like, oh yeah, cool, never mind that because there's a show I kind of want to watch is The Mandalorian.
Oh,
That's on
the
Disney
Mandalorian.
Plus.
Is that on Disney?
Yeah,
That's on Disney Plus.
I heard the season finale just came right now of season 2,
Yep.
was it? Yeah, just now, and I heard from many people that it was fantastic. This was great. I have never watched The Mandalorian, but I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, and obviously I want to
I
watch
mean,
it.
I'm not
Okay, come on.
that big of a Star Wars fan, but I might consider watching it just for Ahsoka.
But I'm just, yeah, I saw Ahsoka there. I remember people were complaining about her tusk being too short.
Boy, they just need to shut the fuck up. And
I know, right? I mean,
appreciate
like you
the
can't
fact that we
you
have
can't help
Ahsoka.
it. Yeah, it's just Ahsoka. She can't help, but you have to have a shorter tusk because that's the only way she can move properly. It's like, God, such a bad explanation. But like, yeah, I want to start it, but I'm just confused on what timeline we are on because we have Ahsoka. Obviously, this is like Clone Wars, but you have Baby Yoda.
That's not
They
Baby
call
Yoda.
him Baby. Yeah, but why do they call him Baby
'Cause
Yoda? It
it's
makes
a
me confused. Like,
Yoda
is that
species.
actually Baby
No,
Yoda?
it's not.
Okay, okay, that's what I thought. It's just a species of
Yeah.
Yoda,
That they never gave a name for.
but he doesn't have a name. Oh, they just call him Baby
Yep.
Yoda.
But he has a name now.
Oh, okay.
They said it.
Oh, he has a
Yep.
name?
Don't ask me what. I don't remember.
his n-
I didn't watch the show.
Oh, okay, no, okay, that's fine, it's fine. But I mean, yeah, I've been wanting to watch that, but like, yeah, I mean, it's Netflix and stuff.
But that's
Is
Disney
the
Plus.
Mandalorian on Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
Oh,
Which isn't available
wait,
in
I gotta.
every country.
Oh, for the love of, just use VPN.
There's one.
Or
Also, like,
unless you live in Dutch, then you don't need VPN.
Yeah, like, you know, go internet
But-
historian right now and do like a sponsor thing.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. We sponsor you with my coffee. I like to drink a coffee. Is the best thing ever with the cup of Chewbacca. I'm not lying. I have a cup of Chewbacca right now. I'm like, yeah, it's just, yeah, but perfect. It's just great. Bad. You know, we were supposed to talk about the Game Awards, but I'm not sure if we should be talking about that for this stream
Since it's
because
already late.
the thing is, it's very late, and obviously, if we go any longer, we're gonna lose just way more energy.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure at this point, this is a good idea to just end it here, and we'll talk about the Game Awards some other
Why
time
not?
because I want to talk about the Game Awards, but I can't because it's late at night because the Game Awards is stupid. It's just really stupid still again. But you know, we'll save that. We'll save that for the next podcast. Maybe in the next podcast it's a Christmas special, but technically not.
It
Maybe.
could be a Christmas special. You could talk about
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
Christmas
want to
stuff.
stream, if you want to do a podcast on Friday,
Christmas Ruby.
I mean not on Friday.
because
Remember, we're doing this every Saturday, and since it's gonna be on Saturday where it's already way past Christmas, it's
Yeah.
just a Christmas special, but not really.
oh, okay.
Just like most of us, we're everything. We're some things, but not really. So yeah, you already know. But anyways, I think we're gonna be ending here, folks. This is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Well, not even 30 minutes, just 1 hour and 24 minutes. We had extra time, but you know, internet cut out and stuff. So plus it's pretty late
Yep.
at night already. So you already know. Hopefully,
Mhm.
if we aren't canceled, by me, from others things.
What did you
Hopefully next week we will have the Christmas special but not really.
A half hour.
It's a half special. We'll call it the Christmas special, but not really. Also, Happy New Year's Christmas, but not really. You already know,
Get it.
because we're not really anything. So yeah, but not really.
I,
But anyways, you already know. We're gonna be signing out. This is JyleRandom streamer, but
This
not
is
really.
at the memer,
And-
but not really.
This is the BlueAce, but not really blue.
and this is Brian, but not really a cheese person.
But anyways, I'll see you guys all later. Hopefully next week I'll see you guys
Whatever.
later. And peace
Toodles.
out. If you guys want to say something else, I'll let you guys have the
Nope.
spot.
Cinder is still
Toodles.
trash.
Once I get a drawing pad, I'll be doing commissions when I get better.
Oh, you're doing commit.
Ah. Oh, you're doing commissions. Oh, he's promoting himself. Okay, hey Chun, where can I commission you, my good sir?
Until I figure out how to use PayPal.
Oh, for the love of sake. This was his chance to promote himself.
I mean, I don't
But it's-
have anything yet.
Why does he screw everything?
Shut up.
He could have just said, "Oh, I'm glad you asked, sir. You can commission me at Twitter at blue whatever score random JyleRandom. Follow him, this guy. That's where you commission Chun. And if you follow him, you get a bigger wee wee."
I mean, I'll plug myself once I get the drawing pad and get better at art.
Draw me a big wee wee.
Sure.
Watch us all like the commissions
sweet.
become like Azura, Narmaya, and Izanamis. That's all.
Oh! Oh no! I mean, first of all, I need to see the progress first. Obviously once he gets his drawing pad, he's a rough mind right now.
exactly. I
He just
need
has
to
to,
like polish
has-
my skills.
He has to like roughen up those edges, blah blah blah, until it goes from gold, then go from
Of
to
course,
silver
I'm-
into diamond.
Of course, I'm gonna start the price at low because I'm not confident yet. Like $5.
No. Actually, you know what I think. This is you know what I think you should do. Like in all seriousness, I think you just should refine your skill, like in general, at all. Like for at best, maybe even for a long time, until maybe you found your like your specific art style and are confident with it. Then boom, there, go for it.
Yeah.
That's what I think you should do.
But I still need someone to
So-
like help me set up PayPal just in case.
I don't know. Ask Tommy. Ask anybody. I mean, I got a PayPal, but I don't really use it.
Oh, okay.
So whatever. So anyways, that's it for today. We'll see you guys all later. It's freaking
1:30.
almost 1 hour and 30 minutes, but I'm just gonna drag it with like the outro or something. But anyways, I'll see you guys all later. Hopefully next week. Peace out. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.